Millions of Americans are working harder right now than they ever have before in their entire lives. You put in the hours, you do the grueling work, you climb the corporate ladder, and you do absolutely everything you were told to do growing up, and yet you still feel completely broke at the end of every single month. Millions of people are sacrificing their time, their energy, and their mental health, holding on to this old promise that hard work automatically guarantees financial security. But for so many of us today, that promise is completely broken. What you are experiencing is real. It is the dark reality of the invisible drain.
Now, let's get one thing straight right out of the gate. This widespread financial struggle we are seeing is not born from laziness. It's not because people aren't working enough hours, and in a surprising number of cases, it's not even a lack of income. People are generating real, significant wealth, and yet the money just vanishes. We're talking about high earners here, people holding prestigious degrees and demanding high-stress jobs who are finding themselves living completely paycheck to paycheck. They're terrified of a single unexpected emergency. The income is definitely there. The money gets deposited into their accounts, but that feeling of actual security, it never arrives.
So you really have to ask yourself, why does financial stress still follow millions of people across America, even the ones who seemingly have it all together? Well, the answer is both simple and deeply unsettling. It's because modern life is meticulously, quietly designed to keep you spending forever. You are living inside a system built not for your prosperity, but for your perpetual, endless consumption. Think about what happens the moment you get paid. Every paycheck arrives, and almost instantly, the drain begins. It is absolutely relentless. Rent, groceries, gas, insurance, streaming services, phone bills, car payments, credit card debt, taxes. It is a constant, unavoidable barrage of obligations that attack your bank account the very second a deposit clears. Each entity takes its cut, systematically emptying the reservoir before you even have a chance to secure your own future. Before most people even realize what has happened, before they can even sit down and plan for their future, the money is already gone. It's sliced up and distributed to a dozen different corporations. You're left holding just a tiny fraction of what you actually earned, waiting anxiously for the next cycle to begin all over again. It's a modern hamster wheel. You run faster, you earn more, but you never actually move forward. The distribution of your wealth is being decided before it even touches your hand. Let's put this into perspective. $100,000. A decade or two ago, earning this kind of salary meant absolute stability. You had made it. It was the ultimate American benchmark for success and security. But today, even people with very decent incomes feel financially trapped. Americans earning $60,000, $80,000, or even $100,000 a year still struggle to breathe financially every single month. That six-figure salary, which was once the finish line of financial worry, is now just enough to keep your head barely above water in most major cities. The most dangerous part of this entire phenomenon is the widespread delusion surrounding it. Most people actually believe their primary problem is simply a low income. They convince themselves that just one more raise, just one more promotion is going to fix everything. But the true anchor weighing them down is the quiet, invisible spending engineered into their daily life. Earning more money doesn't fix a system that is literally designed to extract whatever you have. The invisible drain simply widens to accommodate your new income. Section 2. Engineered for endless spending. Modern spending habits are no longer accidental. They are engineered. We are all subconsciously encouraged to upgrade at every single turn. Step 1. You upgrade your phone just for a slightly better camera. Step 2. You upgrade your apartment because you got a promotion and feel you deserve it. Step 3. You upgrade your car to match your new job title. Slowly, subtly, a higher income merely creates higher expectations. It doesn't create financial freedom. The system demands that as your capacity to earn grows, your baseline for what is considered acceptable must grow right along with it. There's a name for this. It's called lifestyle inflation, and it is the silent killer of wealth. As your income increases, your monthly expenses increase right alongside it in lockstep. A nicer apartment just becomes your normal. A more expensive car just becomes your normal. Luxury subscriptions just become normal. You aren't buying happiness, and you definitely aren't buying security. You are simply funding a much more expensive version of being broke. Eventually, people wake up and realize they are trapped. They are imprisoned inside upgraded living standards that they can no longer escape without feeling like they're failing at life. The golden handcuffs lock shut. The psychological weight of maintaining this expensive new baseline becomes a permanent, suffocating source of anxiety. To step back, or to downsize, feels like defeat. So what do?
We keep working harder than ever just to sustain a lifestyle that brings us nothing but stress. There is a profound truth we have to face. The modern financial system rewards consumption. It does not reward discipline. Think about it. From a very young age, we are taught exactly how to spend. We are bombarded with tutorials on how to finance, how to borrow, and how to consume. But we are rarely, if ever, taught how to protect the money we make. We are trained to be excellent consumers, constantly feeding a machine that thrives on our inability to say no.
Section 3. Selling an illusion online. We have to talk about social media because it has taken the natural human desire to fit in and completely weaponized it against our bank accounts. Every single day, you are forced into a daily comparison with the perfectly curated lives of absolute strangers. Luxury vacations, designer clothes, outrageously expensive restaurants, flawless lifestyles. Deeply and subconsciously, people begin spending their hard-earned money solely to impress strangers rather than to secure their own futures. It's a digital arms race fought with real money where everyone ultimately loses.
And credit cards are exactly what make this illusion possible. They are incredibly dangerous. Debt allows people to buy these manufactured lifestyles immediately. You get the gratification, the status, the perfect photo, right now, all while pushing the devastating financial pain into the shadows of a later date. It is literally borrowing from your own future to fund a present that isn't even real. The instant hit of dopamine completely masks the slow, creeping reality of compounding interest.
Look at how this escalates. At first, on day 1, the monthly payment feels incredibly small. It feels totally harmless. By month 6, it's just another bill added to the stack on your kitchen counter. But by year 1, these small, harmless payments have compounded. They've morphed into a permanent, suffocating financial pressure. The trap is closed. What started as a seemingly insignificant choice to break up a payment has become a massive, unyielding wall of debt that now dictates every single decision you make.
It never happens all at once. That's the trick. It is a slow, cumulative reality. It's just one subscription, just one financing plan for a new couch, just one extra monthly bill, just one impulse purchase at the register. Until steadily, financial stress quietly becomes your everyday life. It's like the old boiling frog analogy. You never notice the water is boiling until you are already in it.
Section 4. Taking back your future. The very first step to escaping this vicious cycle is a brutal realization. Earning more money does not automatically create wealth. Without discipline, a higher income only creates higher stress. Every company wants your attention. Every app wants your engagement. If you aren't absolutely vigilant, you stop noticing where your money actually goes. The expenses become entirely invisible to you. You have to actively break the trance of passive consumption.
Wealth is rarely destroyed overnight. Money disappears slowly. It vanishes one unexamined habit at a time, one automatic payment at a time, one emotional purchase at a time. Until years have passed, you've earned hundreds of thousands of dollars, and yet financial freedom still feels impossibly far away. The drain is slow, it is methodical, and it is profoundly effective.
The people who eventually escape this financial stress are usually not the loud ones showing off online. They are the quiet individuals, the ones controlling their spending behind the scenes. They understand the fundamental difference between looking wealthy to strangers and actually being wealthy. True wealth is silent. It's not a designer watch or an exotic car. It's the peace of mind knowing your future is secure, untouched by the opinions of people you don't even know. Because true financial freedom is not about the appearance of having money. It is about gaining absolute, uncompromising control over your future. It's about recognizing and destroying lifestyle inflation before it dictates the terms of your entire life. It means drawing a hard line in the sand and refusing to let your expenses rise just because your income did. Staying broke is rarely about a low income. It's about invisible habits. Habits repeated every single day without ever noticing the long-term, devastating consequences. In modern America, these small, seemingly insignificant financial decisions quietly shape our futures far more than we realize. They are the architects of our stress and the thieves of our freedom. So I leave you with this. Will you take a hard look at your invisible spending and control your habits, or will you let them quietly control your future? Thank you for watching this explainer. Be sure to subscribe for more modern American finance documentaries where we continue to explore the dark realities of money, debt, investing, and the psychology of wealth.